great. You're here. You're right on time. You might be new, or this is not your first time, in which case you know that these readings are a little different in the sense that they are not readings. They are channeled messages from you. We are co-creating this message together for you, for your highest good, and for your now. This is you taking the time for you. This is you choosing you right now. So if you feel inspired to or inclined to, place your hand on your heart and take a few deep inhales and fully surrendering on the exhale. 5 feels resonant to do, but do as many as feels resonant for you. Okay, and let's see what the source has to say today. Keeping in mind this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave whatever doesn't for whoever it's meant for. Okay, so we had some cards pop out on the floor. Let me just grab those. 3 cards on the floor. I'm just going to quickly look at the bottom energy deck, the Knight of Inspiration. This would be the Knight of Wands. This is about inspired action. So let's see. We've got the Ace of Voices, the Muse of Emotions, and the Queen of Emotions. Just going to breathe into these cards. I'm going to let you look at this one for a little bit, because I'm going to hold it in the upright position. But it's like everything is almost exactly the same on each side, but not quite. And that's okay. It's okay, like things don't need to be perfect. What is perfect? What is perfect? It's accepting that things are just that things are, and that makes them perfect or imperfect, but that just makes them what they are meant to be. And that is kind of what mastery this muse is talking about, this mastery of your emotions, this flow. This flow. And we have this with the Queen of Emotions coming up and the Ace of Voices. So what this is telling me, or what is coming through, is that you guys have really been paying attention to your thoughts. You've been paying attention to your thoughts, and there's an awareness and an understanding and a trust that is coming through. There's also, let's say, an ownership. It's just what card fell here? Definitely an ownership. Right, and the reason I say this is because with this Knight of Inspirations, this is you accepting you, right? And that requires ownership of how you feel, how you are, how you choose to be, because nobody can make you be or feel or do anything. It is all what you choose or allow yourself to choose. Okay, so we had a whole bunch of cards pop out at the bottom here. This Page of Voice is all on its own. We have a bunch that popped out together here. I'll look at them in a second. But this page is sort of reinforcing what I'm being guided to say here. Also with this owl, this is like you're wisening up. You're wisening up, and you're shifting through your perspectives, through your lenses. You're trying different things on for size. You're experimenting, you're playing, you are choosing you. And how that is coming through here is like when I said this acceptance, this ownership of emotion, which is It's just such a powerful step. It's such a beautiful step. It's such an empowering step. So ownership of emotion is allowing you to test on feelings, is kind of what I'm getting. Is like, let's say you woke up and feeling a bit frustrated, and you're like, no, not today, not today. I'm gonna just accept it for what it is, feel it for what it is, and choose who I want to be in this now, here moment. I'm going to choose me. And I feel like you guys are playing around with this, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, empowering thing. Okay, so we have the Sun, the Four of Inspiration, the Muse of Voices, and the Ace of Inspiration. So like lots of new beginnings, lots of and I'm liking that these new beginnings are coming out with like what I want to call right now mastery cards, right? This Muse of Emotions, this Muse of Swords, or this Muse of Voices. It's like you are alchemizing all the parts of you. You are recognizing that everything is you, and you're alchemizing it. You're doing it. It might not be every time, and it might not be every day, and that doesn't matter. It's the process, it's the start, it's the beginning, it's where you're at. It's where you're at, and it's exactly where you're meant to be. Because you, like I said, I'm loving it that it's coming out with mastery, these new beginnings, these new perspectives, these new inspirations, these new ideas, these new, and are they really new? Is actually what I'm being called to ask here, is, are they really new, or are you just remembering that you used to enjoy painting, that you used to enjoy writing poetry, that you used to enjoy singing, that you used to enjoy, I don't know, helping random strangers. I don't know what it is, but there is something that I'm getting, like for some of you it's not new, for some of you it's remembering that which brought you joy. Maybe you loved dancing when you were younger and you stopped because of whatever reason. Maybe that's it. I don't know. but for some of you it's remembering something that brings you joy that maybe you haven't taken time to do for you in a very long time. And as I said, for others it will be new things, but with the Sun, it's like she is the Sun. You are the Sun. If you just take a moment to pause in whatever now you find yourself in, or whichever future now you find yourself in, maybe a now where things are less desirable, and you just pause and you remember that you are the light, you are the Sun, you are the controller, and that whatever you are experiencing is happening for you, to teach you something, to remind you of something, to heal a false belief that you have about yourself or the world, but to not let it dampen your light, to pause into the depth of you, the Sun of you, the source of you, the divinity of you, and remember that, you know, the divine that you are is the divine that is outside, because you control your outside world with your thoughts, with your beliefs, with how you choose to feel, or what you choose to hold on to, or what you choose to fight about. And, you know, fighting for the right reason or the wrong reason, or fighting at all, it's the same energy. It's the same desire to be right, desire to, or I don't know, fighting for whatever reason. It's the same frequency. Just felt resonant to share that. So wherever that was meant for, I hope it assists you. This 4 of inspiration, I'm gonna pull some clarifiers on this and see what comes through. I also have a few oracle decks out just in case I feel guided to. Okay, let's see. The Muse of Materials. Okay, so there's 4 of inspiration. 4 of inspiration being the 4 of Wands. This Muse of inspiration being the king of sorry, that's my dog having a little lie down in the background. This is the king of pentacles, materials, yes. So it's been such a long journey. It's been such a long journey, and you've taken the step, right? You've taken the step from the 3 of Wands, where there's a bit of hesitation, where there's a bit of doubt, a bit of fear, some old anchored beliefs pulling you back, or whatever that may be for you. But it has been a journey, and Source is so proud of you. Like, I just get this like clap 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 as you're walking, because, and then the other image that comes to me was the land before time, you know, like when they finally make it to the Great Valley. Like, you're doing it, and you're doing it because you see your power. You are choosing you are remembering the truth of your power, your divinity, your magic in each now moment. You are choosing you in each now moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I am gonna pull from this Lady Apothecary oracle. I just felt guided to keep this because it was actually at the bottom of the deck. It's stuck and I sort of resisted it. But it says embrace change. It did pop up a little while ago. I will put the write-up in the description box. Poison ivy, psychic vampire. I'm gonna just pull another card from this apothecary deck, and I'm gonna breathe into that psychic vampire and maybe pull some clarifiers if need be. Okay, let's see. Give me one. There we go. Step into your power. Okay, death cap, psychic vampire. So with this mushrooms, like for me, mushrooms are very much about opening up, awakening, understanding your truth, step into your power. Yeah, knowing your value, knowing your worth, knowing your magic. and now I just want to say magic mushrooms, but it's, yeah, like you are stepping into your power. That is exactly what is taking place with all these I want to say mastery cards, alchemy cards, self-reflection cards, like things that you're allowing to shift, because it is you doing all of this. It is you doing all of this. And with this psychic vampire, I'm just getting that, and this embrace change, that there is something or someone, or I don't know, something, just whatever it may be, but there is something that is stealing your energy, stealing your time, stealing your focus. And by stealing, you're very much allowing it to take place. Perhaps you're giving it away freely. You will know if this part is for you. You will know. You will know that there is something in your life that needs to go or shift or change, and there's been maybe some resistance there. There's been some resistance there, and it's time for you to trust the magic of you, the strength of you. So whatever resistance, I'm going to pull from this Kim Klance deck. Just noted that the desert card was sticking a bit at the bottom, but I'm going to see if it comes out. But yeah, you are really, really the ring. You are remembering the magic of you. Like that you are the universe. You are the creator of the universe, in a way. A co-creator. And your reality, your life experience is created in your mind. Your thoughts, and project your reality. That's what you see, is a projection of your thoughts, your energy. So as you keep choosing to see, to see the truth of things, the truth of you, the compassion for others that is being called for you in this moment, the changes, the shifts, the choosing of you that is occurring. I just keep getting this eye, like, it's a ring, but I just feel like they're watching you. That sounded creepy. In the most beautiful way. Like, you are so supported in this particular endeavor here, in this in this quest, in this journey, in this remembering, because you are remembering, and in that remembering you are embracing your strength, your divinity, your power, your light. And with that, everything has to change. Everything does change. It can only but change. And resisting that change out of fear for what is in the unknown is the paradox. We need to be okay with not knowing and simply being exactly who we feel resonant to be in each now moment. I'm gonna quickly shuffle, see if there is anything else, and then that will be it. I am definitely going to talk about this card because it was at the bottom of the deck. I sort of thought, should I take it? No, but Spirit thought somebody. 5, change. 5 is the number of change, and it's like there's so much calling you. There's so much calling you, and you know it. But there is an old anchor, an anchor that is an old way of being, an old pattern, an old something. And you know it. But it's comfortable and it's safe. And I'm being told that it's because you fear your own light, you fear your own power, because you know that you are, when I say meant for great things, we're all meant for great things. I don't want to go into the complexities of that because The point here is that you are important. Your light is important. That which you create is important, is needed, is required, is part of the design. And it's fine for you to hang back and stick around in this leaking energy way of being, this resistance. It's okay. Listen, if you've been seeing a lot of butterflies lately, that is very much a sign that this reading is for you. And yeah, so this anchoring, it's time to choose to be the now you. It's time to choose to be the new you, the different you, the you that was different from the you that created this scapegoat, this thought pattern, this fear of greatness, this need to be small. I'm getting, and I don't often like to go this deep into messages, but I'm trying to embrace change as well. So what I'm getting is in your childhood, in your life, but especially in your formative years, many of you had to be, if I'm looking away from the cameras because they're taking me into trance and it makes me a little bit shy. That you had siblings, or I don't know, parents that were very overbearing, that you needed to be small, you needed to be quiet, you needed to not draw too much attention because there would be kickback somewhere. This is why I'm going with siblings. But I could be stepmother, I mean, it could be anything, but I am very much getting a family dynamic and a young vibe, like when you were younger. And so you felt that you always needed to be small. You still believe that you need to be small because you fear that there's going to be some kickback. No. This message is here to remind you, to tell you, to reinforce you, to lovingly, because I feel that, I felt that, that's why I don't like to go so deep into it, especially on camera, live, but gently remind yourself and lovingly explore the parts of you that still believe this, and put them to rest. Put the thoughts to rest, because they are not true. They never were, and they certainly aren't now. Okay, beautiful souls. If that reading resonated with you, please do leave a comment, or, I don't know, share a butterfly if you actually made it to the end. But I wasn't kidding about the butterflies. I saw about 5 fly in my head, and then I got a notification on my phone, something about butterflies. So butterflies seem to be important, and plus they're just really, really beautiful. And I'm also getting that butterflies are, often I speak about this transformative state, the cocoon state, the who knows what's going on. It's very, very difficult, discomfort. I think this butterfly symbolism is here to tell you that is coming to an end. And isn't that a beautiful thing? So have a beautiful now. Bye-bye.